So this basically is showing you a completed circuit. We have the power source, which is your battery. We have the power side wiring, which is your insulated copper wiring, going into a fuse, which is your protection. Out of the fuse to the load itself. The load is the light bulb in this case. It could be a relay, it could be a solenoid, it could be anything, it could be a motor. And what the load does is it takes and creates resistance where? Back home to the battery. So by putting resistance in the circuit, it regulates how much current is going to flow through the circuit. And we went through this and we talked about this when we talked about Ohm's law a little bit. But if we take our Ohm's law and we have E, which stands for electromotive force, which is actually voltage. We have I, that stands for intensity, which is actually current. And we have R, which stands for resistance. And I like to say resistance is kind of like a restriction. Like if I put a restrictor in a hose that flows water, is that going to slow down the amount of water that can flow through the hose? The answer would be yes. And determine, based on the amount of restriction, will determine exactly how much water can flow. Well, that's exactly what this load is. It's a restriction. It's a restriction of what? Current flow. It works just like water.